Well, Kyron, 13-5 looks like an emphatic scoreline, but certainly in the first half of the match it was a lot closer than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the first session was very nip and tuck. It felt like the sort of game that, we were pinching frames off each other very early on. It set the tone in the first two frames. I stole the first one, and Jamie needed a snooker in the second and stole that one. So very pleased to come out of that 5-3. I started to sense that Jamie was struggling a little bit in this morning's session, so I think I eventually won it 6-2. So to come out of that 11-5, I felt like I'd really done the hard work there.
If there was a downside for you, it was the fact that your tip came off towards the end, but you prepared well for that eventuality.
Yeah, it happened. Exactly the same thing happened last year. Fortunately for me, it's happened at the end of a last 16 match, whereas last year it happened mid-quarter-final match. So, maybe a bit of a blessing in disguise. I certainly learnt from last year. I actually took the tip off from the Masters final, which still had plenty of life left in it, just in case this happened. So, planned ahead, and it's paid off.
And of course, that Masters final, you played Mark Allen. Now you're facing him again here in the quarterfinals. How confident are you going into that match?
Yeah, very confident. I feel like I'm slowly building. I haven't produced my best form here so far this week. I think in the past I've peaked very early and sort of dwindled away a little bit. So I think it's very exciting on my behalf that I'm starting to slowly reach up the gears. And yeah, he's a fantastic player. We always have very good matches. We've had a great tussle here a couple of years ago in the last 16. So one that I'll certainly enjoy.
And you're building a very impressive Crucible record. That's your third year in a row into the quarterfinals. How comfortable do you feel playing here?
Oh, hugely comfortable. As soon as this time of year comes around, it feels like Christmas. Just driving up to Sheffield, you get the buzz around the place. You see the signs up for the World Championships, and I love Sheffield in general. Excuse me. I stay in a lovely hotel, and as soon as I walk out into the Crucible Theatre, you get a buzz like no other. And for some reason, I seem to thrive off it, which is very pleasing for me.
And just finally, of course, you've got that huge match next against Mark Allen. But do you think the fact that the top two seeds have gone out, Selby and O'Sullivan, do you think everybody else left in the draw just puts a little bit of extra hope in the back of their minds?
No, not really. I think it's still as tough as it was before it all started. These are very long formats, best of 25, best of 19. If you don't come out on top of those matches, then you are the weaker player at that time. So whoever has come through is obviously on form, and they've done well to knock out such and such a player. So I still think it's very tough to win.
Thanks, Kyron. See you in the next round.
Thank you. Cheers.
Betfred, proud sponsor of the World Snooker Championship.